Hey, what's up, y'all? Onward and upward. I don't need your applause. It's the God, Opulent, LDTV. Per usual, I'm here for a short time, not a long time. First off, I had a great weekend with my family. I went to this chocolate festival. And if you didn't know, there's levels to chocolate. There's levels to chocolate, y'all. And if you didn't know, 100% chocolate is not really sweet at all. Pretty bitter. And a lot of the chocolate that we eat on a daily, or let's just say you don't eat chocolate that much, the chocolate that we eat weekly, that chocolate has the least percentage of chocolate in it. So that's just a fun fact. A lot of it's just filled with a bunch of chemicals and milk and, of course, sugar. Salute, Tommy Dread. What's up? Appreciate you sliding through. If you're new here, smash the like button and smash the sub button. Truly appreciate it. Also, they had a bunch of vendors and stuff there. Food, man. I had some bomb ass brisket. Oh my goodness, brisket was fire as hell. And the good thing about it is that they weren't stingy with the brisket either. They gave me a good amount, so that the helping was definitely satisfying. Um, it was just overall great weekend. Also, they had like a cake contest for kids, and I was gonna post it, but I'm kind of weary at posting people's kids that I don't know, especially in today's age in 2026. It's just not a good idea, in my opinion, to just post anybody's kids. So I won't post that. But there was they had a cake baking contest, and so, the youngest contestant was 5 years old. So that's dope to see a young chick out there, baking with her mom and shit. So, her cake looked pretty good as well. Um, what up, Latham Moore? What up? If you new here, smash the like button, smash the sub button. Tom Dre said, looked like a 130 pounder fighting a 147 pounder. They brought the best out of each other. Who you talking about? Lathan says, you're a good guy. Hmm. Can you scream, yeah? Can you scream, hey? Yo, some of y'all folks be weird as hell with y'all requests. Anyway, like I said, I'm here for a short time, not a long time. Tommy Dread, who you talking about? Oh, cruising. Man, just speaking on that real quick, I was incorrect. Ray whooped Andy's ass. And let me just say that I knew Ray had to I knew Ray was skilled. I just figured that Andy was gonna be more busy. He did more boxing than anything. He did more boxing. I thought he was gonna do more fighting. And he just didn't do enough. So I know a lot of people are claiming like Andy got robbed. I don't believe Andy got robbed. I believe he got a clean ass whooping. Now, let me say this with the Khalil Cole and Jesse Hart fight. I feel like Jesse Hart won that fight. Even though I'm more of of course I got love for Jesse Hart too, but I'm more of a supporter of Khalil Cole. So I feel like Khalil Cole definitely got a gift this weekend. But yeah, like I said, if you're new here, smash the like button and smash the sub button. Let me just get into this real quick, so I'm about to be up out of this joint. ISIS latest victim, Alex Pretti, a hero. First off, my question is, why was he even out there? And I know a lot of y'all like, of course he was out there to try to protest. That's why he was out there. That's why a lot of people are out there. And my thing is that when you go out there to protest, what we need to realize and acknowledge and be aware of is that you sign up for the possibility of every outcome that can happen to you when you go out there. Now, let me just be super clear. No, what happened to him was not justified in my opinion. And I just want to send condolences to his family. So, no, what happened to him was not justified in my opinion. That shouldn't have happened to him. But you can't campaign and then get mad when you get elected. Of course, not saying that he was mad, because I mean clearly he's gone. But people around him, just a lot of people who, of course, people that witnesses, a lot of people online, they're all playing this victim card. But you need to take accountability for the fact that when you sign up for going to protest, this is a possible outcome that can happen to you. Yes, most people expect to go home, but there's a possibility that you might not go home. And so, in my opinion, Alex, he shouldn't even have been out there. He shouldn't have been out there at all. He should have been at home with his family. There is no way he shouldn't have been out there at all. And when you go out there and decide to protest, in that moment, in that decision, you're putting your family second. You know, a lot of people have these hero complexes is wild. People watch too many damn movies. And also what we need to remember is that, unlike in the movies, heroes really die in real life. And so if you label him as a hero, then, hey, remember, this possibility that happened to him, the outcome that happened to him, is a possibility when he decided to put his family second and go out there and protest. His decision of going out there is what caused his death. I'm not saying that he should have, like I said again, he shouldn't have got shot. I don't believe he should have got shot at all. But his decision should have been to stay at home. You can protest from your couch. You don't have to be out there. He didn't have to be out there. Like I said, I understand Mexican Americans being out there. I understand that. But even them, a lot of them, they're not even doing, they're not even being extra with it as far as I see. But also, let me say this. I'm leaning more towards Pretti was a Antifa agent, because if you look at the gun that they got away from him, that was a SIG. And if y'all don't know much about guns, that SIG, it costs between $1,200 to $2,500. Like, that's not a normal, regular civilian pedestrian is not just walking around with that type of gun. That's more of definitely a gun an agent would have. So I'm leaning more towards that he was an Antifa agent. I get it, in the video he was trying to help the woman, but hey, again, like, even her, that woman, she should have been at the crib. I feel like he was an Antifa agent, because that's not a cheap gun. That's not a gun that just an everyday civilian is gonna have. So, you said weak excuses. Hold on. Tommy Dredd says, Andy fought well, but was outgunned. Raymond made the rings. Yes, he did, man. He shrunk that shit on Ray shrunk that shit on that boy. Also, what was kind of sickening though was seeing Keyshawn celebrating like that. Like, bruh. I mean, he's within his well right to do so, but to me that was super soft. Big Food Channel says, F Trump. It's like 100 years ago we had it in Australia and Germany. Hey, you're allowed to feel how you feel. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm neutral on it. I'm just speaking the facts of what I see in that situation. Coach Ricky says, weak excuses. Hey, feel how you feel, pimp. Tommy Dredd says, silence and interaction is complicity. Faces we've never defeated without loss of life. Hey, man, it comes with it. It comes with it. But my thing is, you can't play victim when your life gets taken when you're out there in the field. That's all I'm saying. You said it's not arrogant. Well, okay. All right. I mean, again, you're allowed to feel how you feel, but there's people out there agitating the situation and making it worse. Just like when the whole George Floyd situation, there was agents out there. Actually, that was the real ones who were starting things on fire and just walking away, or starting these huge, how can I say it? These just being really aggressive and really trying to start some real trouble out there to get some violence started out there. So, I mean, I'm originally from up there in Minnesota, and I know people who was on the ground who know this firsthand. Even when we see, man, I mean, for the most part, there's people out there that protest, and then, they're peaceful. But then you have these people who are the agitators who want to see things burned up and damage and looting. And for the most part, a lot of protesters ain't really on that type of time. But you can see the clear difference in these agitators, that they come in, they agitate, start breaking shit, and then they just dip off. There's actually plenty of video of individuals like that who do these type of things. But again, man, just to wrap it up, condolences to Alex Pretti. He didn't have to be out there. But again, that's what you sign up for when you go out there, bro. It is what it is. Condolences to him, though. It's sad. Put your family first, y'all. Put your family first. That's my advice. Put your family first. But that's really all I got. Like I said, I'm here for a short time, not a long time. He said, even if he was an agitator, how do you justify shooting a man after his gun was taken? Oh, I don't justify none of that. Like I said, it's not justified. That's what I'm saying. It's not justified. The shooting is not justified at all. It's not. So I'm not in no way taking up for ICE, brother. Not at all. Well, what they did was wrong. That wasn't right at all. And what we know is that as agents or officers, a lot of times they break the law, and that was just another one of those situations where they broke the law. I mean, I did see them. They maced him first, and then he ended up. Then that's when they took us. I clearly seen that in the video. That's the thing about this one. At least this one had great video, and you can see the gun being taken away, and then you see him shoot them, and then you see them pretty much like, oh, where's the gun? They're asking where the gun was when one of the agents already took the gun. Again, that wasn't just an everyday gun. That was an expensive gun. That's what makes me feel like he was an agent. So he was most likely one of the agents of chaos out there. I mean, you see him, he was recording. Like I said, a lot of these people have intentions when they go out there. They're not really there to, they're there to protest, but they want to get footage. They want validation from maybe their Facebook friends, Instagram friends, and shit like that. So protesting these days, it's I just don't feel like it's as sincere as it once was back in the day. Everybody coming with an angle when they out there, or a lot of times they just ain't got shit going on in their life, so they they ain't got shit going on in their life, and they feel like, oh, let me just be, I want to be a part of something. So to make like I really stood up for something. Like I said, there's a lot of miserable people out here. So, but that's all I got. I appreciate all y'all who came through. Smash the like button, smash the sub button. I'm about to dip up out of this thing. Y'all have a blessed Monday. No, I ain't gonna say that. But again, have a blessed Monday to all the people that genuinely support me. Again, I'm showing up for myself. Oh yeah, to all y'all out there in the ice storm or whatever. I'm down here in Miami, so we ain't really had no issue. It was like it was a summer, it was like a summer weekend for us down here. But I hope for everybody that's dealing with that ice and that snow, I hope you're safe. I hope your family's safe. And Zoe said, yeah, I saw a lot of them when reading and dry that have nothing to do with it. I don't know. Yeah, that don't make sense to me. But yeah, if you're dealing with that ice that supposedly dropped last night, I think it was Sunday. I think it was supposed to be Sunday. Or actually the weekend they said it was supposed to all just transpire. But hope your family's safe. But yeah, man, as I said, onward and upward. I don't need your applause. Until the next one, y'all stay blessed. And I'm gone.